This is a placeholder song for the Fine Whining Pod. You heard me, I'm a placeholder for the Fine Whining Gods. We need a new intro, man. Email us or DM your submission, or else you'll be hearing this shit every episode.
Welcome back to a merry, thankful, not Christmas, but a thankful episode from the Fine Whining. It is me, Jerry, with Mike.
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? You know, it's the month of... It's the month where my people were betrayed.
Oh, it is Indigenous People Celebration Night, where we eat, we're thankful for one night out of the year, and right afterwards we go Black Friday shopping. Hey.
And you know what? Since all Sober October's over, by the way, I'm celebrating a true native form. I am drinking the white man's whiskey. Oh my god.
Hey. By the way, are you doing well, you don't shave, but do you participate?
No, I do shave.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have to shave. I have to.
Oh, because of work, right?
Yeah, and also also more or less, because you know what? They kind of eliminated that rule. Because before I used to have to shave, but then they eliminated. Now we got motherfuckers with Muslim beards and gay styled hair, and the worst part is like, man, I already committed to not having a beard, and also I just look ugly. I look like I get like that Arab curly gross fucking beard. Like I don't grow facial hair well. Like it took me forever to get my little Sancho stash going. For the longest, I had that fucking peach fuzz that looked like fucking dirt on my lip. It was embarrassing.
But you don't style your beard when you grow it out, or you just let it grow?
I just let it grow until it kind of gets a little too long, and I just shave it whole, get my Sancho stash, and repeat the cycle.
See, bro, you gotta style your beard. You gotta put essential oil, rub it in. You know what I'm saying? Get it looking nice and sharp.
Look, I tried. The most I do is my normal hair. You know what I mean? Like I get my nice shampoo, get my hair nice and fluffy, great. But then it's like you need to add a factor into my facial hair. I don't know. Like I like looking illegal like once every month, at least. Because dude, when I shave, like it's funny because it becomes like a different. Where it's like I get my beard grown out, I look cool. It gets a little too long, and I look kind of gross. And you're like, oh, this is fucking creep. But then when I shave, it's like, damn, look at that Mexican. So it becomes. It becomes motherfuckers doing a double take if I'm legal or not.
He said, "Hold on now, buddy. Papers."
But you know what I'm not thankful for, Jerry, though? Recently, I uploaded an episode, and, I think it was a great episode. I don't know if you saw that up. By the way, we're all on a week delay, so when me and you were talking, we're talking about,
a 2-week
the name
delay.
of the episode already. Well, yeah. But one of the episodes I uploaded apparently got a cease and desist.
Why,
you may ask? Funny enough, by the ending song that I've used on this podcast 4 times and 3 times in the last podcast. No, it's the Anime Thighs song. Anime Thighs.
Yeah. I heard that. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this kind of we shouldn't be posting this. I'm talking about 12. I was like, what the fuck? Hey,
so that goofy song that we've used that I've used for years because it's goofy as shit. It's so stupid. It's a funny song. But I got a cease and desist, and it was like, by the Anime Thighs guy. I'm like, oh, so he did? I was like, oh, maybe he did copyright on it, whatever. That sucks.
Okay.
But it's not even by the creator. It's by some random YouTube channel that is not the owner of that fucking song. And I've been hearing about this shit where there've been people who are falsely claiming rights to songs and fucking cease and desisting people. So yeah, I got a fucking message from Spotify is that, if I don't re-upload my episode without the song or take it down, they're going to delete all of our episodes.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck? But then I was like, man, fucking MC Virgins, you're a bitch. It wasn't even MC Virgins. It's called some bullshit called OVG. And the copyrighted song, they apparently did their own gay remix of it. And it wasn't even the original song. So, fuck them. So I made an AI version. By the way, wonder how deep this goes. So I made an AI version of the song. I was like, I'm just going to replace it with an AI version and put it at the end. Just like have some other like stupid cover version of it.
Okay.
On the AI program, they've copyrighted some of the lyrics to it too. They went above and beyond to even copyright the lyrics of that song. First of all, it's like, well, maybe just delete episode, but no, like, why the fuck? Okay, if Mr. Virgins himself was like, hey, fuck you, don't use my song, I have to respect Mr. Virgin. It wasn't him. It's some other dumb motherfucker. But this has been happening to other YouTubes. Apparently, is because I've heard about this like for a couple of years that people are just falsely copywriting songs or even sound effects. So if someone like puts a stupid little boing sound effect, someone will be like, "Oh, copyright me." Like even in my fucking on my Twitch, like twitch.tv/the Fine Whining live, someone like I guess copyrighted just like some stupid song is like cheeseburger, hamburger. It was just a random sound effect that someone played on a soundboard. And fucking an entire like hour got muted on my stream because of that, and I couldn't upload the archive of it. So man, like I don't even know if that's my fucking whine essentially, but yeah. So I'm gonna upload 2 episodes at once right after this episode. So fucking hell. So yeah. So if you missed that episode, my bad. But fucking yeah, you're gonna have to hear it with like an anime cover of like an Arab sounding Chinese guy. So I mean, so yeah, man,
Dude, I had revelations this weekend, which I low-key want to save it for my podcast because I feel like this is worth talking about, but I'm gonna just talk about it here, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not even well, I guess it is a whine, but not really because it's really closure, you know. So
it's like a teaser, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll say it flat out, and then I'll probably think about some other shit. Because I already talked about that fucking. By the way, update. If you listen to the, well, I'm pretty sure we talked about it in the last episode. Update that fucking pussy that was complaining and talking shit. He got fired. I gaslit the whole job site, and now motherfuckers want to fight me, and someone wants to fire me. So we will know what happens tomorrow at that job site. We will know for sure. But anywho, so this fucking weekend goes by, right? I catch up with someone who I haven't seen in years. I'm like, yo, it's good. We catch up. We go to play pool. We're playing pool. We're just catching up on shit. Like, oh, remember this, remember that, right? And then they're like, oh, and then I brought up my ex. I was like, oh yeah, remember homegirl? I'm like, yeah, she blocked me. I don't know what happened. I don't know why she blocked me. Like, I never understood as to why I got blocked, right? And then this motherfucker said, guess what he says? Because guess what he tells me?
She died?
No.
Oh.
He says, oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, you know she's married to so-and-so? And I said, married? I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, oh, yeah, they got married. I'm like, huh? What? Like, I didn't really care, and I didn't want to ask more questions because I was like, oh, that's interesting, right? And then he's like, oh, yeah, they ended up getting engaged as soon as you moved out of state. I was like, huh? That's interesting, right? And then... like, I thought about it, dude, and I really thought about it, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. And I did a little brain blast moment. I said, dude, she told me not to worry about her friend, her quote-unquote, her best friend, right?
Oh, motherfucker.
The whole fucking time we were going out, they were talking. So she was just using me as dick, right? Even though we were going out for a hot minute, we went on dates, we went on trips, we did everything and some, right? Just to find out she's fucking her best friend, right? Because as soon as we break up, she not even a fucking week later, she posts a fucking photo of her in a hotel room. Because you could tell it was a fucking hotel room, and this nigga's behind her, right? And I was like, hey, what the fuck is that photo about? She's like, oh, no, don't worry. We went out for, college and shit because they were in college and all this bullshit, right? She's like, but it's not like that. I just did it so, people don't hit me up. I was like, right?
Yeah, included, I guess.
Yeah. and then she blocks me, dude. Blocks me off everything. I'm like, dude, what the fuck what could I have done to her that was so bad that she decided that, like, this was the only solution, right? And the thing is, I never did anything to her. I never fucking treated her bad. I never raised my voice. I never fucking beat on her like a fucking fucked up laundry detergent. Like, I never did anything of that nature. I treated her well. I treated her better than any girl I've ever gone out with. You know what I mean? Like, I went above and beyond to give her whatever I could facilitate at the current time, right? And I just never understood why I got blocked. I never understood it. I could never get it through my fucking head. And I genuinely was looking for closure for that. I don't even care, and I didn't care if we ever got back together because I figured that we wouldn't. I was like, yeah, that's never going to happen. Let's just be honest. Whatever the fuck, right? But I just want to know why. What did I do that was so bad? I didn't do anything. Bitches, my point being, ain't shit. You could be as good as you
Yeah.
want to a fucking bitch, and she's still gonna do shit like this with her best friend. Look you in the fucking face and tell you, oh no, well, it's because he made me feel better. He made me feel seen. Bitch, I literally spent all my off time. As y'all know, I used to be, well, I still am a workhorse, but not like that. But when I was younger, I was a black swan workhorse. Like, I never fucking went home. I always worked, right? And every time I didn't work, I gave my time to her. And like I said, we did all that and some just to find out that she was fucking her best friend. And then I thought about it, and I really thought about it. I'm like, dude, I remember this one time she came over. We were watching movies, right? She went to the bathroom. This nigga texted her talking about, hey, text me when you're not at his house. So then I told her, I was like, hey, your best friend texted you saying whenever you leave the house, whatever the fuck, right? She's like, oh, no, it's not like that. You know, he's just saying so we could go work on a project. None of the project was you getting fucked, bitch. You feel me? And dude, when I tell you that all this shit, like, I don't want to say that it pissed me off, but everything honestly made so much sense. And I was like, man, I was upset over
What
her.
I got a question is, because I mean, we talked about this, and you know what? I remember we had like conversations about this, and you know, you were like very mature about situations, like, you know what, because you were saying like, you know, I understand it's probably this, probably that, and you know what, I understand how she probably wanted to leave me because a lot of circumstances and shit, and it wasn't even that. So my question to you is, were you the side bitch, or
I was? No, I was.
You were the side bitch.
No. Look. So hear this out. I was just a way for her to move on from her ex, while also getting her ex back, because me and him used to be friends way back in the day. But the whole time that I guess we were going out, she had already been talking to her best friend. Like, they were already friends before I came in the picture. So I was more so like, oh, this is just gonna be like a rebound / I'm gonna get my ex mad situation. But she let it go on for a whole year and some, more than a year, right? That's why, and again, bro, that's why when we broke up, she cried. She cried in my fucking face, because I told her, I'm like, hey, if you're gonna break up with me, do it in person. I don't want to do it through a text. Like, look me in the fucking eye, right? So she did. So she did show up, right? And then she said these words that I still remember to this day. She said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I even let it get this far. But I never understood that. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we were going out. Like, it's cool, right? But again, knowing all this information, I was like, oh man, I was upset, and I was like on a spiritual journey, trying to find myself, improve myself, be better for her. Just to have this, I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? Dude,
I
that
remember
shit hurt
our
my
conversations that time. You know what? So you're telling me you were the emergency dick. You were the break the glass in case of emergency dick. And then when she broke that glass, and I was like, okay, well, it's not that much of an emergency. You know, man, Jerry, you've heard me say this a lot, but you said it earlier, actually. Bitches ain't shit. They ain't shit. So this entire fucking time, like, dude, you went through like a whole fucking phase because of this bitch.
Yep.
You like had a fucking, especially waking, you like, you know, you had self-reflection, like, yo, I see why she probably broke up with me. It's probably because of this, you know, I probably need to prove myself. And no, it's funny because you even talk good about her. I remember when we had our talks. No, you talk good about her, like, yeah, you
but
know.
See, okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. Even till this day, I won't take that back, because I mean this sincerely. Because of that whole situation, it made me grow up, and it made me realize a bunch of things about myself. And I sincerely believe that if me and her would have worked out, even though she probably would have been cheating on me the whole fucking time, right? I don't believe I ever would have left Jersey. Like, I wouldn't have. You know what I mean? That was the catalyst that made me realize, like, nah, dude, you got to do it for yourself. You got to be better for yourself. You got to do all these shits for yourselves, right? And that kind of swayed me in the direction of, okay, what can I do for myself? What, like, because I sincerely would think, if she can do it, I can do it. You know? Even before I got, like, my first, like, big ass tattoo, she had more tattoos than me at the time, right? And I'm like, when I went to get blasted and shit, I was like, wait, if she can do it, and she's like a buck, literally a buck, right? Wet. If she got blasted, I could get blasted. If she could fucking go out on her whim and do all this shit, I could do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to say that it's upsetting because it's
A blessing in disguise, essentially, as people would say.
yeah,
Because
but
like
also
it
too
gave you like well, because they said like you went on a spiritual journey yourself after that. Like you had like self reflection, and even like you started kind of like understanding things. Like you said, it was like a moment of awakening for you in
Mm,
that moment. So I mean, like it's shitty. Like especially
yeah,
always like, man, like I did all this shit, bitch. You could have just been honest with me. But at the end of the day, you did have a good takeaway from the shit.
yeah. Dude, talking of. Here, do this now on the stream, right? Go on the TikTok
Yeah.
one, right? Or don't go on the stream, but just play it. Go on the TikTok one and click on the. I'm gonna tell you what video to click on, cause dude, it made me fucking laugh too. Cause I talked about the situation on TikTok,
Okay. For sure.
but let
Let
me go
me
on the
pull that
profile.
up.
It should be the eighth video. It should be the little spaceman. Bam. Yeah, that one right there.
Okay. So
Oh,
before.
for context, right?
Okay.
I've always said that there's cosmic jokes playing all the fucking time. Like this is just the universe fucking with me, bro. But that's it. But play it. Let them hear it. I don't know if they could hear the stream, but whatever the fuck.
Well,
Uh-huh.
no, I will get the audio and all that.
Yeah. Okay. I sincerely believe that this is a fucking cosmic joke, bro. The the friend type beat, bro. This has to be a cosmic joke. I just told a story about how my ex fucking literally got engaged to her best friend, right? Literally her fucking best friend that she told me not to worry about. I made a video on TikTok, right? And I shit you not, this is the gift she gave me when we were going out. I kept it because, I figured one day, we would talk again, right? This is the gift. This is the fucking gift, dude. Look at it. Look at it, bro. And look at this shit playing on the fucking TV right now, bro. This is a cosmic joke, dog. God damn. Life be funny. Life is funny like
For the ones that obviously can't see, that song has that thumbnail. It has a thumbnail of the same fucking little astronaut man, and he has a shirt of it that was the friend gift. And
Yeah.
the song is called a friend type beat. So yeah,
Dude, I swear to God, bro. ah, dude. I've been like when I tell you that this year has been nothing but just bullshit. Like, nigga, I lost Angelo. I lost Grandpa G-Pot Angelo. I lost my mom. I lost Fury. Fucking now I'm finding out news and revelation that hey, the girl that you fucking damn near, and I wouldn't say kill myself, but the girl that did all this to you, right? Changed you at your elemental core. Just was using you the whole fucking time, dude. Ah, man,
you
oh
know what,
man.
Jerry?
Hmm.
No, it's a crazy thing. This is what I was told. Jerry, you recently turned 28 recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's funny. I mean, I remember when I turned 28. You know what? It
Oh.
made me a little sad. You want to know why? Because they said, when you die before 28, there's the 27 club. You joined the 27 club. Who joined the 27 club? Devin. Devin joined the 27 club. He was there with the greats, even though the one great thing he did was, I guess, I don't know, this podcast. Just saying. But they say after 27, you don't die, sadly. You're not no Tupac. You ain't shit. You ain't no fucking Kurt Cobain. But at 28 is the defining awakening moment. 28 for a lot of people is the moment where apparently some say that it all comes together or it doesn't. There's motherfuckers where it doesn't come together after 27. That's why like the 27 club's like crazy, because at 28 is usually right where it starts, where everything kind of comes together for you as a person.
Oh.
So, hey,
Does
you know
this
what?
mean I'm gonna get rich, baby? Yeah, let's go,
Fucking
baby.
hope so. Yeah, you're gonna get TikTok famous.
Yeah,
Or
big
this
dog.
podcast is gonna be the shit now.
Woo! We made something big of ourselves, big dogs. Yeah, just had to go through a lot of unnecessary grief for a whole year, apparently. Motherfucker, that shit hurt, dog. Like I'm telling you, bro. But like I said, yeah, I got all this information and um I didn't even get upset. Like I didn't because I thought about it. And the funny thing is too, when I was being told this information, I was like low key buzzed. So I was kind of happy because when I for those of you who don't know, and Mike could kind of say more about it, but every time I've drank, even in my room, whenever I join the movie night with the guys, or just me and Mike in general, whenever I'm drinking, I definitely get more bubbly. Like I get
Mm.
happier, right? I'm a happy drunk. So imagine all this fucking bullshit being told to me, and I'm just like, huh, okay, all happy and shit, you know? But as soon as I went to piss, I thought about it. I'm like, damn, nigga, like, she broke your heart. Think about that. Let that sink in. She broke your heart. And it makes sense why she blocked you, because she always has been an avoidant person. She didn't like confrontation. She didn't like to deal with her repercussion of her actions. She just, she
Do
always
most
avoided
women?
it. Yeah, I mean, I mean, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
Let's keep it $150. You know what I'm saying? That's kryptonite to a woman. Fucking sorry, Duchess, but that's kryptonite to most fucking women. Just accountability. Apparently, is you know what I mean?
They
But
always need an accountability buddy. You,
mm,
sadly.
yeah, clearly. But no, yeah. So I thought about it more and more, and I'm like, damn, dude. Like a lot, like everything made sense. Everything came back full circle, and I was like, wow, like, damn, right? And the crazy thing is too, right? I was talking to some like, right, and we are supposed to hang out this weekend. And as soon as I got all this information, I looked at my phone and I looked at her. I'm like, dude, I don't even want to talk to you. Like, I don't know what it was, and I feel like this is, like you said, this is the moment whether everything comes in or you still ain't shit. And I felt like at this specific moment, that's where like the little incel in me genuinely came out, and it's like, yeah, fuck women. Like to the point where it's like I don't even want to fuck them. Like, oh, dude, it was. I feel like I'm going through an internal battle with myself right now on some fucking, on some hoodoo shit. But it's like it's a genuine thing. It's like I don't care enough to like to look at the huzz and be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to like tie down. I'm like, nah, I don't care enough anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather not waste my fucking time, you know what I mean? But it's weird. I've never felt like this towards the huzz before, you know? So I don't know, bro. It's an interesting situation to be going through right now, for
Welcome
sure.
aboard, my man.
Oh,
Welcome. Woo!
fag. Yeah, nah,
Man,
fuck.
you know what's funny? This transitions into my wine well.
Mm.
I don't know if you want to talk about this more, or you want to elaborate more of this on your podcast, but
No, I don't care. I mean, let's keep it $150. That podcast is never getting recorded at this point. You know what
well, I mean, who knows? I mean,
saying?
you might be like, you might have some other shit to say after the fact.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
But you know what? Sometimes, like, because you said like it's a cosmic joke, and like you said, like there's just a lot of things that are just cosmic jokes, and it's like, how
Mhm.
do you explain this bullshit?
Yeah.
And it happens a lot, and sometimes you kind of feel like, it sounds gay, but sometimes you get like a kind of like a main character syndrome. Sometimes you're like, man, am I the main character of this story? Sometimes, because like I said, because sometimes there's just things that happen in your life where like, what if I wasn't here? Like, what if like, what if I was here? What if fucking things played out differently? It's funny because why I say this, because so recently, like, do you think you always have to be on point, Jerry? Like, you always have to be on your P's and Q's? Like, I think I personally always have to. Like, I always have to be on point.
Yeah, but it's not like you think about it. It's just like it's second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But sometimes when you're not,
Mm.
you fucking can see like, oh shit, like I need to get together. No, recently, like November just happened. I decided to drink. I had a great time. Woo, yeah, fucking. But then the next day, like I said, because my whole system resetted. I'm fucking hungover. I'm like, god damn, I'm fucking tired of the motherfucker. But I had things to do, so I'm fucking hungover, trying to get together. I'm just like, whatever. So driving the same old path that I always do, because like nothing bad ever happens. But the one day that I'm hungover and tired, like I'm not paying attention, motherfuckers almost hit me, and I hit my brakes like, oh shit, what the fuck's almost hit me? Oh, what the fuck? All right, whatever, man. Someone just fucking almost hit me and got their ass killed. All right, and I'm going, make a left turn. Someone jumps right in front of the fucking car, and I fucking slam my brakes. They look at me, nothing. I was like, what the fuck? Like
a crackhead or just a random person?
Regular person, not paying attention. Like I was just driving, like, and it's my time to go. And fucking their light is passing. They're just on their phone walking dead into the fucking street. Almost got their ass ran over. And I get out of the car. What the fuck?
Okay.
And you know what? I was thinking about this. Like, why? This might sound a bit whiny, but how many times? But like, see, I'm very passionate about this because I was thinking about this recently a lot. Like, very, very deeply. It's like, how? Like, what if I wasn't always 100%? It seems like every time I'm not 100%, some bad shit happens. Every fucking time. And as I was looking for articles, I came across this one article. This is fucking like, it's just a random article. It's one of those articles that I'm not going to use, but I guess I'm technically using, whatever. But this one guy, he's a chef in Maryland, some guy we see on the Food Network. He always goes out with security detail. He's a guy in the neighborhood in Maryland or whatever. But he's like, you know what? But the one day he didn't have he always has bodyguards with him, armed bodyguards. The one day he didn't have his bodyguards with him, he got fucking robbed and shot 11 times.
Oh, 50 Cent of chefs.
Yeah, exactly. He's a black guy who used to be an NFL player, and he has a beard like him too. But then it leaves me really like, but this motherfucker still lived. They said he couldn't walk. Now this motherfucker can walk and all that shit. And I was like, man, that motherfucker is meant for something great. And I'll say about this, it's like, why though? It's like, why is that? But then I think about in my life, how many times have I saved somebody? Like all the time. And like, yeah, I'm talking about some hero shit, like saving people. That was funny. I remember being a kid. My father was telling me a story when I was a kid. He's like, hey man, I was fucking crossing the street. Some retard was in front of me. The light turned green. He wasn't paying attention. A car fucking like zoomed right, was zooming. I grabbed him, stopped him, and then it passed right by. If I didn't grab him, he would have died. I was like, man, that's very heroic of you, Dad. And it really stuck with me. I've done that shit like 8 times in my life. I've stopped motherfuckers from jumping in front of the street. And how many times are you in traffic, Jerry? You are in traffic. And can you imagine every time that because people drive shitty all the time. How many accidents would happen if you weren't good at driving, or you had braked, or maybe waited because you see someone doing something stupid?
Okay, I get it. Yeah. A bunch. Honestly,
a bunch of times.
One, I think like this weekend, literally just driving from my house to pick up my food, I almost got into fucking 3 car accidents because people weren't paying attention. I was just like, dude, what the fuck? So I just went home. I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna go home.
It's like, so for the listeners right now, like sometimes think about it. I don't know, maybe you guys are these dummies. Like sometimes like I do feel like people are NPCs. I know that sounds fucking retarded, but it's honestly, sometimes like people just don't think about it. Like think about right now. Think about all the times if you're in a car, or maybe someone wasn't paying attention, or maybe if you weren't there, someone would have fucking died. Honestly, because there's been time even at work where like I'm throwing shit. These are fucking 70, 80 pound things I'm tossing. And then I'm about to throw it because it's always behind me. No one's supposed to walk behind me. Yeah. But I look and I see some guy not paying attention. I almost fucking broke his fucking skull or killed him. And I'm like, oh shit. But the one time that you're not on point is when everything goes wrong.
Yeah. Nah, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How could I explain? I feel that when it comes to driving, but also too, like, I just feel like that's in general, like, I guess I've been able to notice when people are gonna fuck up, or like obviously like when some shit's about to go down, like you could feel like people think this is a fucking lie, but like you genuinely feel the fucking energy shift completely. Yes. You're like like some fuckery's about, you know what I mean? Like you it's a saying, but it's the truth. Like you feel death walking by, and you're like ugh, you know what I mean? And it's always funny because like like that situation, like I've always acted on my gut instinct, and I'm like fuck this, I'm out, or like let me get over here, right? And I'll do that, and literally. Like, either someone gets fucking hit by a fucking car, or like niggas get shot the fuck up, or a nigga gets electrocuted. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? But it also, too, it kind of gets like, if I feel like it's repetitive because, like you said, some people are NPCs and they don't even think about this, or they don't experience this. But it's the genuine truth. It's like, Like even when we went out, and we bring this up a lot, and it's true, but when we went out and we went to that golf place, that one motherfucker that kept looking at us and shit, it's like he wanted some shit to pop off, but no one else fucking paid attention to it. But it's like
And I
it's
said
because
it
of the
immediately
fact,
first. I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
yeah. We both said it, but my other homeboys, they weren't even fucking paying attention because, they're in fucking La La Land and shit. But it's always like that. It's like at the end of the day, like people don't see it because they don't pay attention to it. But it's like, nah, dude, like if you really are in your P's and Q's all the fucking time, like you see shit, even if you don't want to. Like you're not actively going out to see shit, but it's like, dude, it's there. Like half the time it's fucking there. People don't even notice it though, which is the insane part.
Oh, and like that drives me up a wall. It's like, man, I hope at the end of this motherfucking journey that we call life, like I get something. Like, give me
Yeah.
a fucking medal, man. Like obviously, that sounds like some arrogant shit, but I will say it. I think I'm a main character in my story. I know a lot of you think that right now. It's like, well, your perception is your life. It's like, no. Look, I stopped motherfuckers from dying and at the cost of my brakes being worn down, breaking. So fuck you, man. I sacrificed these brakes so you could live. Or, like I said, other things where it's like you don't even think about it. It's like, like there was a one time I remember one of a family friend of mine. He wanted to go. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys and by whatever. And I was like, you sure? It's kind of late. He's like, yeah, no, like I'm gonna do it. I'm like, dude, that sounds fucking stupid. All those motherfuckers got killed. But he didn't go because I told him to think about it. I told him, like, dude, think about it. Like, do you really want to go? It's fucking late. You can only hang out with them for like 2 hours. Like, you working a bit. He's like, yeah, you're right. All right, whatever. And then he stood over on my fucking couch and slept. But then all the fuckers died. You know what I mean?
Ooh. That must be some shit to wake up the next day and be like, yo, damn, almost got. Motherfucking realization and shit.
But what I hate, I think I'm the main character, because no one's ever stopped me from doing something stupid. Every time I do something stupid, I had to eat shit and be like, God damn, I have to, like, okay, not to do that. I learned from my situation. But there's no motherfucker stopping me from just stepping in front of traffic. They know no one telling me, oh, hey, maybe you shouldn't waste money. Oh, but I was like, but you know what? Maybe I am the protagonist. Maybe I'm a hero in my story. Because no one tells me shit. Like, I know it sounds like, oh, boo-hoo me, but it kind of feels like that. It's like, I don't know, have you had people, like, kind of intervene and give you some good advice? Because sometimes, like, a lot for me, I always kind of had to learn by trial and error, and it's like, fuck, man, and God, I don't know how much fucking errors I can handle before I fucking get fucking got, but... But there's never been, like, a case where I'm like, hey, man, that guy really fucking helped me out here.
I don't want to say that it's happened like that necessarily. Like oh, a nigga stopped me from going into this one lane.
But even on little things, yeah, I'm saying, like, even like little things.
I probably had some shit that some old motherfucker told me, or just some person told me, and then like it reverberated in my head, and like when it was time to pull up or time to do something, I thought about those things, and you know what I mean. It probably changed my outcome and shit, but like I don't know, dude. Like I feel like a lot of the times within myself, it's always been me, like my higher self being like, "Hey, dog, like think about this shit." Like, because for the most part, I've always been a logical person. I'm not gonna say that it's rare because I have acted on emotions before, but I know that emotions get you killed. That's just a fact. Like that is nothing but a genuine fact. Emotions do nothing but get you hurt and killed. And maybe this is the reason why it is that certain people can do certain shit without feeling any type of remorse, but it's the truth. It's like the more you see people as humans, that's the only thing that's ever gonna keep you down. Um, you can't look at people as people. You just have to look at them as a number. You know what I mean? And people don't get that because people are like, well, I can't do that because they're a person, they got a life and da bullshit. But it's like, no, like, dude, like you have to be able to switch that off. You have to. Like if you really, or at least if you've been through enough shit and you've been in situations where, you're fucking knee deep in bullshit, there is no way that you're gonna make it out if you always, think with your heart. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Like people that have to make fucked up decisions and like have to make real decisions that, affect people's lives, you have to make that with the best logistical conscious in mind. You can't, oh, I'm gonna feel bad because they have a kid and like, nigga, fuck all that. Like I said before, and I've said it plenty of times, at the end of the day, it's either me or you. And, not for them, but self-preservation is a bitch. I've never met, well, obviously people that commit suicide, that's different. But like most people will do anything in their power not to die. You know what I mean? And that's you included. So yeah, I don't know, dude. Like I think there's probably have been a few times where someone said some shit and like it stuck in my mind and it made me like double think, right? But for the most part, like yeah, it's always logistical shit. It's like what do I do now? You know what I mean? And the
But you know, even that, what you said, where you said someone says some shit, you double think, and you might expand upon it at some point in your life. Where
yeah.
were you like, you know, you talking like I'm pretty sure you give motherfuckers advice, and those people fuck themselves. Like I've given some people advice, and they fuck themselves. Or even you right now, you're like, huh, that might be something.
Yeah.
There's some people who don't even think about that.
But that's what I'm saying. Some people are genuine. Like okay, so I don't say this to be rude. I don't say this in like any particular way, right? But I don't feel like my brother's unconscious. Like I feel like my brother's just here and he's alive, right? But I
I
don't
feel the
think he
same,
has
honestly.
like an
I
actual
feel-
conscience behind his fucking head. Like no, because I don't, bro. Like I've never seen my brother been more than just like materialistic and just do the 9 to 5 and like he's content with that. I've never seen him like
Mhm.
even now that my mom passed away, he doesn't show me anything. He doesn't show me emotions. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't even visit me. He doesn't talk to me. So I'm just like, dude, why is he like that? Like what goes on through his fucking little peanut brain that he like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. But you know, it's fucked because there's times where people think like they ask me like, oh, you know, I guarantee you like your brother's this, da da da. I'm like, nah, dude, like that's far from it. Like I've said it before and I've said it plenty of times. Like, dude, I had to grow up alone. I had to grow up, you know, teaching myself all my bullshit because my oldest brother, he didn't want to teach us shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know, dude. Like I said, you just gotta live and learn. You gotta fucking put yourself. You gotta fucking trust yourself. And yeah, like if someone gives you advice, you know, maybe it might not apply today, but you know, given the circumstances, there's gonna be a circumstance you find yourself in, and you're gonna think back to whatever that motherfucker says, and you're gonna be like, fuck, now I get it now. You know what I mean? Or it's those moments that, oh shit, you know, now whatever the fuck old man Jenkins said back in '95, like now I get it type shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, it's happened to me. Like, it's like, oh, well, like, well, no, because like I said, like, there's been times where, God, I wish like some advice. Like I said, like there's like key points. Like, and I wish, like, I hope it's not one of those situations where like, motherfucker, you forgot. But there's not really things like that that sound to me, and it's like, man, damn, it's like, you know what I mean? I kind of annoys me a bit. Or sometimes, like, you know, like I hear people get some good advice, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, actually, no. There's one time. You know what someone said? Someone said buy Palantir stock, and I was like, I don't really buy stocks. This was back in like 2019. Palantir is being adopted by this. Well, it's been adopted by the CIA, and it's gonna be doing it's now gonna be our central, basically Skynet now. So I missed the boat. God damn it! Never mind. I missed the boat. I should have fucking got some stock. Listen to advice. You hear that crazy motherfucker on the street throwing feces? Listen to him. He's probably got something good to say. God damn.
Some shit.
But not like that was one thing I was dealing with because I don't know if you got another wine, but this is gonna tie into my next wine because recently because like I said, I just been feeling like I really hate that, like, oh, like a main character, but I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I'm here to help other motherfuckers. Like the worst part is I can't even help myself. Like, I've helped tons of people in my life, and it's so fucking annoying. But even like when it comes to the basic shit to helping myself, I won't even do the fucking most basic bullshit. But I have to do things for other people. Not that I have to. I choose to do these things because I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll help them out. But I don't do them. Like, goddamn, I'm a supporting character. Jerry, you be the main character. I'm just a supporting character that's gonna die soon, maybe.
This fool. Nah, I be feeling like that too, though, low key. Like, I feel like I genuinely feel like every single relationship I've been in, after we end up breaking up, their life gets 10 times better. Which I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why can't I get that?
Shit. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, man, that's some bullshit, kid. Like,
there's some bitch taking 4 knuckles deep because of me. And she'll never thank me. She'll never tell her husband or tell her kids, you know what? I'm with your daddy because there was some man named Mike who stuck 4 knuckles in my ass and your daddy liked it. And now that's why you're here, because we got married and he loved me. I'm never going to get that credit. I'm going to be forgotten. There's someone right now who listens to this podcast and he's like, man, these motherfuckers are crazy. I'm going to go to college after hearing this shit. That motherfucker will become a CEO and he will not give me that credit. Fuck you, guy.
And we helped them without any credit to us. Nothing ever gets told to us. So it's like, man,
I guess maybe
what are we doing?
Goddamn, I don't know if my wine's being a main character. Being a stepping stone? I'm a motherfucking stepping stone. That's what I am.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Like I said, I just think there's, I don't know, dude. Like, I get that feeling because I have felt like that too, where it's like, yeah, it just seems like people come, take some shit out of you, they leave, but you never get left with anything. But I don't know, dude. I also tell them, I'm at the point now where I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
And also, you kind of feel like a bitch. You also feel like a bitch about complaining about it. It's like, oh, poor me, I did. And then you move the fuck on. You move the fuck on and help, and then the cycle repeats. Sadly.
Quite literally. Yeah,
literally. But I guess maybe this is the awakening moment. It's like, God, you gotta help yourself. Honestly, you know what? Stop. No, help some motherfuckers reasonably, but help yourself, honestly. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that wine got uncomedic. I guess it got a little too real.
That's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll save that for my actual podcast, because I knew if I said that, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be a serious episode. It ain't gonna be too funny.
You know,
it's good. You need that break sometimes. You feel me? Shit.
Yeah, break up the monotony of like, fuck. What did we talk about last episode? We were talking about fucking rape and retards. Probably racism, rape.
We were talking about Mammoth Burgers is a staple. We were talking about Halloween.
It don't even matter now.
Yeah, it won't matter. We'll just be forgotten to the void. You know, simple things.
You don't remember the little homie getting up there. You know what? Mike and Jerry were there for you, dog. You don't remember us.
Yeah, remember us, fucking pussies.
We were those motherfuckers who went to prison for you. That's what you are.
To tell you these war stories so y'all don't have to. Fucking Cheese, little bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Cheese is going to be a successful little YouTuber. Watch.
Yeah, hopefully.
God, I hope so.
Motherfucker don't post shit.
Otherwise, this fucking rant will be for naught.
We just got fucked up, basically. We did all that to fuck our lives up, and Cheese just ended up working at Walmart again. Like, what the fuck, dog? I'd have been mad. Like, man, I beat his ass for real. Like, man.
Or he gets like a fat woman pregnant. He starts becoming political. Wait, he's doing that already. Shit.
I know. I seen his little shit changing. I said, "Oh
no,
nigga gay, little gay ass little boy." Probably
pretty soon he's gonna be like, I condemn the Fine Whining Podcast. I was in a fugue state. Mike, he groomed me to be a racist. I actually like people. In fact, my wife is black and very fat, and he told me that was wrong.
Nah, I'll beat the fuck out of him. Oh God, I will beat the dog. I'll beat the fucking brakes off you, Cheese. Matter of fact, just know you'll get your ass beat, boy.
Yeah. So don't well, for one, don't work at Walmart. Don't marry a fat broad who's ugly and have a bunch of kids and become a loving father.
Never, unless you be fucking on them and then you get her pregnant, then you're fucked because you did that to yourself.
Yeah. Do
Fucked
better,
up.
Cheese. I would say do better, Devin, but you know, no, he's doing better than all of us.
No,
but yeah, you do got a wine for us.
No
like I mean, that was a little tangent wine, but yeah, man, that was something that's bothered me.
I don't even know because like I told you, it's like I don't want to bring up work again, but it's like, dude, fuck that dude, bro. Fucking pussy's talking shit, you know what I mean? Getting HR involved, like, I'm gonna say this. If you're really gonna be about some shit, you gonna talk some shit, you gonna fucking act like you the motherfucking man and that you don't care if anything bothers you, right? But as soon as someone talks shit about you, then you go report yourself to fucking HR. Ooh wee. Like, okay. I know that everyone's different, and everyone has a goddamn I don't want to say attitude, statistic? No, not a statistic. They have a standard of what it means to be a man, right?
Okay.
But if you're gonna say that you're a man, that you're this, that you're that, and then you go fucking bitch into HR, and then that your fucking homeboys bitch about me to HR, dude. Beyond that point, it doesn't matter if you beat my ass. It doesn't matter if your boys fucking beat the fuck out of me. All of you are fucking bitches. There is no way a grown ass man in a construction site is going to HR because his fucking homeboy got offended. Like, what type of fucking bullshit is that? Like, I've been to job and again, I've been to shitty jobs like this before. I've been to where people are like, ugh, fucking unbearable motherfuckers. But this is the first and only job site I've been at where I genuinely feel that it's like it's sincerely like working with a bunch of fucking women, always fucking bitching, always gossiping, and then when push come to shove and you shove them right the fuck in the locker, the first, oh no, help me. It's like, dude, you guys are fucking pussies, dude. Like, you guys
Good
are all
question. Are
fucking
you
soft.
union now? Because fucking I sort of got any union job. Well, not my union job. There's all fucking gossip. Like, I don't know if it's just a union worker thing, but you said I don't know if you are union. Are you?
I'm not a union. I'm
Your
fucking
contract.
yeah, contract and shit. But fucking just the way that people fucking just the way people work there, dude. They're all like fucking pussies, dude. I'm like, dude, I I I genuinely don't understand how grown as and mind you, oh dude, did I ever tell you how old this motherfucker was? I'm pretty sure I
D40.
did.
D40.
Yeah, fucking 40, bro. And mind you, he threw something at a fucking kid, a 19-year-old fucking kid. He called him gay the whole fucking day. He kept fucking egging him on, right? He fucking threw a metal coupling, and he split his fucking ear open, right? And then he kept writing, "Oh, I'm gay, I'm a fact," on the fucking kid's shit, right? But as soon as someone, me, fucking wrote about him, then it became an issue. Now they're bringing HR. How the fuck does that make sense? Like, dude, you're lucky the kid doesn't sue the fuck out of the company. Which I keep egging him, like, hey, dude, you should sue. You got a case on you. He literally attacked you. They didn't do anything to him. They didn't fire him on the spot. Like, dude, you have a case to win money. But I think he doesn't want to because he thinks he's gonna fuck himself over. But it's like, bro, you have money at your hands, bro.
But you know what?
I'm
Sometimes you
saying?
don't want to look like a bitch, man. Like,
No,
that's what
but
it is.
see,
Like
that's
you
the
said,
thing. Fuck that. Fuck being a bro.
well, you
gonna
say
get
that, but when
millions.
you were talking about not reporting people to HR, like, dude,
No,
like,
no, no. So one thing is why I will say this. I understand
okay.
not wanting to be a bitch, and I truly get that because neither me, I wouldn't want to be a bitch, right? But if you know this job site's a government job site where you can get government pay because it happened at a government job site, why wouldn't you take the money? He's at least, bro, like minimum just off the lawsuit for him to shut the fuck up. He's looking at like roughly right now, I want to say like 120 grand. Why wouldn't you? That's 120 grand at 19 years old, bro. Who the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, dude.
I'd buy so many strippers with that.
Bro, you could. You literally could. You could do so much with 120 as a 19-year-old, bro.
Yeah, as a
You know what I
19-year-old, like, god damn.
You're dumb enough that your brain's fucking mushy that you could be like, oh, I could do this. I could do.
Or you
what
know
I'm
what? I'll put it in
saying?
19-year-old terms. If there's any 19-year-old listeners, you could buy Call of Duty and guess what? The Battle Pass and have leftover.
And have all
Ooh.
the skins already.
Yeah, there you go. Buy every skin you want, motherfucker.
But no. But yeah, dude, fucking bitch ass fools.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. Like, you know what? Because you're saying like reporting people to HR. Because you're saying like motherfucker, people don't want to report to HR. I think I've talked about this on this podcast or last pod or extra chromosome podcast. Funny that fucking nonsense. But at work, there's been many times where they told me, "Do I want to report this to HR?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to report it." But there was one time where I remember I was working, and then they brought in some fucking bitch. Like, she was high. This broad walked in high. She was a high mess. And I'm not gonna snitch. I'm like, hey, this broad. I was thinking in my head, like, man, this bitch is high as fuck. But she walked in, and she you know, they were teaching her how to do some things, and she was not paying attention. Like my poor supervisor at the time, man.
Okay.
Like, God bless him. He's such a fucking innocent soul. He was telling her scene. She's like, oh yeah, she's a fucking mush mouth idiot. More mushy than me. Can you imagine that? More mushier than me.
Oh.
And I remember he was like, oh hey, you know, I want you to train her because that's kind of part for the course. You kind of got to show the new person the ropes. I was showing her the ropes or whatever, and she's like, hey, like, do these pants make my ass look good? And she pulled her pants up. And I looked, I was like, alright, like, whatever. she's high as fuck. And as a person who fucking went to work drunk all the time, hey, I ain't snitching, man. I get it. Motherfuckers need their jobs. I ain't gonna fucking snitch on somebody. But then they were talking, and then she fucking grabbed my ass, and she was like, "Hey, thanks for showing me some things." I told my boss, "Hey, man."
This
You,
motherfucker.
and I was like, "Hey, man, could you like not have her in my area? Get her out of my area." He's like, "What is that, man?" I was like, "Dude, she's a mess." He was like, "Yeah, I know she's not learning the ropes, but you got to train her." I was like, "All right, man. Look," I said, "Dude, she's high. Like, you kind of got to get her out of here." He's like, "Well, I mean, she." He's like, "I couldn't tell. She's acting a little weird and crazy." I'm like, "Dude, can you get her out of my area? Why?" And I was like, "Well, because I said," and I was honest with him because me and him were kind of cool. I was like, "Dude, she grabbed my ass and was talking some shit. I mean, and get her out of my area." He's like, "She sexually harassed you," and I looked at him and he's like, and then he looked at me. He's like, "Oh, you're serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I told him, I don't want to, because I said, because look it, I know how broads are, and I'm not going to fucking hear some bullshit later that I harassed her. Like, because I'm a guy and I self-preservate. I'm like, dude, I don't want to hear that. And he's like, "Are you serious? Oh, okay." And then he leaves. And then my fucking manager comes. My manager fucking this fucking funky bitch, or sorry, manager at the time, this bitch is fucking long gone somewhere else. But she comes up, she's like, "Oh, hey, you're sexually harassed." She's all goofy, but I was like, "Yeah, like, you know what?" And she's like, "Oh, do you want to report to HR and all that?" I was like, "No, can you please murder Maria? You sure you don't want to do that?" And she was like mocking me, essentially, like, "Oh, pussy." I was like, "No, just get her out of my area. I just don't want to see her, and I don't want to hear no shit that I initiated something. Just get her out of the area." She's like, "Oh, okay, fine." Got her out. Easy there. I could have been a pussy, been like, "Oh man, she sexually harassed me." But by the way, so afterwards, a day after, they were like saying, "Oh, my supervisor's gonna like, yeah, dude, she was high as fuck, dude. Like, she was saying some crazy shit in the office, and what?" And I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, that bitch is high. I don't want to snitch on a bitch, but she's high as fuck, and hey, I don't want to hear no shit." He's like, "Oh, I get it. Yeah, we got rid of her. Okay, whatever." I go to work the next day, because I walk in at fucking like 2 a.m, and I see her. "Oh, hey friend, how you doing?" They changed her shifts, and I'm like, whatever. She out squeezed a motherfucker's ass. But like I said, I could have easily been a bitch, be like, "Oh, HR reporter." But I was like, at the end of the day, you look like a faggot. I'm not doing that.
But see, that's the thing, though. Like, okay, so ours is a little different because obviously we're men. You can't really do that with women because you do look like a fucking faggot, right? But dude, if you're 19 and you're trying to work and you're trying to learn, and the dude that's in charge of you, that's fucking 40, could be your dad, fucking throw shit at you, and then you literally get your ear fucking split open. Why wouldn't you? At that point, you got assaulted on the job. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, you got assaulted by a grown ass man who has a fucking temper tantrum, who kept writing, "I'm gay, I'm a fag, I suck dick" on his shit. What if he was gay? And I'm not to saying like, oh, what if he were like, I don't fucking know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't, right? But it's like most people that age, and again, maybe he did it to him because he wasn't fighting back and he wasn't like putting much of a resistance, right? But it's like, dude, you can't take advantage of a fucking kid that's 19, because he wasn't gonna speak up because he's 19. This is probably his first job where he didn't paid good, you know what I mean? And he don't want to fuck that up. But it's also like, too, like, dude, I'm not, like, me personally, I wouldn't sit there idly by letting this fat motherfucker get away with this shit, because if he gets away with it now, what's to say that he doesn't hurt the kid? The kid fucking dies on the job site, and he doesn't.
"Oh, faggot, let me fuck you in the butt, faggot."
So he might, though. He might. Shit, a little fucking fat motherfucker, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's different when it's a young little nigga getting hurt on the, like, physically getting hurt on the job site by a grown ass man who can't control his fucking issues. Like, there, it's like, yeah, you should, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't deserve to go through that and be put in a shitty fucking situation, or in a situation that's gonna compromise your safety. You know what I mean? But it's like, But then like
So
I
get
said,
a
like the whole
bag.
thing.
Honestly, it comes down to get a bag, man. You're fucking 19. Fuck it. You're 19. You can find another job. You don't look it. You're 19. You could switch careers at any point. And also, man, guess what? You get 120. Maybe you're a fucking loser. You don't got that college degree. Guess what? 120 can buy you a beautiful little degree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know
Better
what?
you spend it on host. Shit, fuck it.
Yeah, man, spend on the hope. Well, yeah, there's that too, man. You know what? Fuck some bitches. Get some post nut clarity. Maybe you'll fuck like a bunch of whores and then be like, you know, bitches ain't shit. And you fucking elevate yourself. But yeah, you know what? I guess yeah, he should have gotten a bag because like if you're out there writing like, oh, he's a faggot and all that stuff, yeah, you know that's just easy money at that point. And then I would sue the company and be like, yo, why didn't you say nothing about this?
See, but that's what I'm saying. So right now they're like, oh, well, we don't know what's gonna happen.
I can't get no
tomorrow.
money from a bitch squeezing my ass and being a junkie. They'd be like, ah, what, you a faggot? And then I would have, they'd be like, hey, we'll give you $10 if you plead you're a faggot right here in court. And then I had to be like, Your Honor, I'm a faggot and I got $10. You know what I mean? This motherfucker would have like money for him.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, the things that are going through with these young men.
Young men, man. You know what? Listen to Shifty Mexican on how to get money. Because guess what? That Shifty Mexican knows how to get money. But you know what? I'm gonna go into one more wine and we'll go. My initial wine. So, Jerry, I think storages are a scam. Like, you ever had a storage before? Like a public storage? I
did. I fucking paid $120 to use it for literally 1 week.
Yeah, it's a scam, and I don't know if you held them for a long time. But I remember when I first moved here, like I had to move, a giant move. I had to fucking basically downsize from a 2-bedroom house to 1. And I was like, I had to keep my extra shit in there. When I first got it, it was like $179. And then it went up to like fucking $280 or some bullshit like that. And then I was like, all right, man, well, I got downsized. So I downsized it yet again. But then recently they fucking upcharged it again. Because what a lot of these storage places, what they do is they lock you in. They're like, oh, hey, you know, you got this deal, whatever. But then they start slowly increasing it by $10, $20, $50. They just sneak that shit in. Before you know it, you're paying like $300. Like I knew someone who like paid like I think $200 and then had to pay like $600. It was like some old person. And I tell him like, dude, get the fuck out of that. Like, or just pay movers to at least remove it to another storage unit, which will then lower your price. Cause they do that shit where they're like, hey, it's at this price. And then they fucking upcharge until you basically get sick and leave. Or you don't, you leave it, and they have those motherfuckers on Storage Wars come in and then break your shit open and they see your fucking dildo collection. That's what usually happens. But so recently, like I said, like now it's downsized, but then they're increasing the fucking rent. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker. So I had to go up in there, and it was early in the morning. I had to fucking take a dump. So I had to fucking, I was like, God damn, fucking, you ever had morning shits? You drink your coffee and you had to fucking take a monster dump?
Not because I drink coffee. I just gotta take a shit in the morning. Like if I wake up.
But can you imagine if coffee was added to that? So like it's fucking extra potent. So I was like, God damn, I got there like an hour after it opens. Like shit, I gotta fucking shit. I run there, fucking just throw some paper down, plant my ass, and it fucking explode my asshole. Then I'm like, damn. Then I look to my left. I'll grab that paper. Nothing. No toilet paper. I'm like,
oh, dude. Hell.
I was like, dude, like, God damn it. So then, what's the next course of action? Is you grab the toilet seat. No, the toilet seat covers. Because as you know, the toilet seat covers are always thin, they're shitty, and they every time you put one down the toilet and you plant your ass cheeks, that shit breaks open, or like you literally feel that piss hit your ass cheeks, and you're like, God damn it. But I grabbed for the toilet seat cover. Like it's one of those things where I didn't really know the texture of it because you throw it down and then you just plant. But for some reason, this fucking toilet seat paper was thick as fuck.
Okay.
Like construction paper. This was some good ass fucking toilet seat covers. So
quality, sure.
I fucking had to basically razor blade my fucking asshole with this fucking paper making essentially arts and crafts with my fucking shit to wipe my fucking ass that's probably cut up, whatever. So I already feel like a faggot and a sissy with an asshole bleeding. How am I gonna explain that to my broad? Hey, my asshole's bleeding. Oh, I had to wipe my ass. Yeah, right. Should be like wiped it on some dick. She probably wouldn't believe it at all. So I'm like, fucking whatever. I go in, hit the soap. There's no soap in there.
Oh, this fucking bathroom sounds shitty. What the fuck?
And then I go and hit the fucking the water. There's no hot water at all. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Were you in a jail? What the fuck?
And this entire time, in front of me was a wet floor sign. And I didn't even think about it until I was about to walk out. In front of me was a wet floor sign, and there was a puddle. It was a piss puddle that someone had put a fucking wet floor sign over. So instead of mopping the motherfucker,
these fucking fools,
they put a wet floor sign there. So
that's fucking that's lucky funny though. You gotta admit that.
I laughed off. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. Like I caught this shit at the wrong day. Whatever. I go about fucking have to move my shit in my storage. Whatever. The next day, I have to come back because I'm gonna move shit out of the storage. You know, redoing the scam, like I said earlier about shifting to cheaper, whatever. And middle of the day, I was like, okay, well, I gotta shit again because I've been working in my storage for a minute. I go down, I eat a good lunch. I sat down to go take a shit. I look at the left side, still no toilet paper, and the wet floor sign I saw is no longer there. But I see a dry, mysterious stain lying there on the floor. That I know what that shit is. Because it was piss. It wasn't fucking no water. The bathroom smelled like piss, and you'd be like, oh, that's the bathroom. No. Because it was yellow. The motherfucker was dehydrated when he pissed on that fucking floor. Ew. So, I once again scratch my asshole with this paper, and then I go up to the sink. Still no soap. Still no hot water. So you're telling me I'm paying upgraded charges on this storage? It's public storage, by the way. This ain't no like John Storage or Steve Storage where it's just like some fat mom and pop company. So it's a fucking multi-billion-dollar company storage that you're charging me up the ass for. I fucking invested so much money into this company, dude. I pretty much could have put a new pillar in that motherfucker. But you ain't got no decent bathroom. Mind you, by the way. So when I'm moving this place, they only have 3 fucking cars there. It's a giant facility. They don't even allow you to use the fucking loading bay in there. I remember one time I went and I was like, hey, can I use the loading bay? I got a truck. They're like, no, you can't use the loading bay. Why not? It's there. Oh, you just can't. Okay. And they only got 3 carts, and the 3 cart has a fucking wobbly leg. So I am paying ass charges for you, for one, not to clean the fucking bathroom. You motherfucker, I should walk in there. There should be fucking Charmin, fucking 10-layer ply fucking toilet paper. Should be a fucking golden toilet. And can you imagine, like, I'm just one poor measly motherfucker. There's hundreds of storages in here. Everyone has to buy a storage. Everyone has to do this. So you're telling me at some point there's not a fucking clean fucking bathroom. Like, I don't even fucking the bathrooms. You know what? Motherfuckers are disgusting. It's called public storage. You might as well call it the public toilet, the fucking public park. I don't give a fuck. But have some toilet paper, have a fucking mop, have hot water, have soap. Motherfucker, I went to a fucking Shell gas station in downtown LA with powdered soap. Those motherfuckers had powdered soap. But this, and no, it's like, whatever. They don't owe me nothing. The gas prices are up the ass, but you know, inflation, blah, blah, blah. But these motherfuckers are actively raping me. Can't even afford, like, you know, soap. Yeah, soap for the floor, soap for fucking anything, even like some kind of like paper to wipe my ass, motherfucker. Like, so what my wine is gonna be about is, you know what, paying more for nothing. Even if you can't even relate to my disgusting fucking story, is like there's been so many times where even now, like, where people pay for services, maybe your car insurance. Like, your car insurance said, hey, we gotta raise your premium. Why? Because we feel like it. Do you get more coverage? No.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck, insurance be on some bullshit.
But sometimes they'll bless you with like, oh, we'll get $5 off your shit. Thanks, motherfucker. But a lot of times they're like, oh, we're raising it. Why? Well, because some motherfucker hit some retard jaywalking across the street, and now the premium got raised in your area because you live in a shithole neighborhood that only you could afford, and now your premium's up because some motherfucker got fucked up. Guess what? Do you get the same do I get better service? No, you get shit service. Your internet?
Nope.
We're raising your internet prices. Why? Well, you know, the internet sauce is running low.
Yep.
But goddamn, Jerry, like I just this entire fucking week, like it's been a fucking pain in the ass. So for one, my episode of my gay little podcast that I like doing, motherfucker wants to cease and desist me, fine, granted, whatever. Fucking my computer chip, fucking RAM chip, fucking exploded. Well, that fucking stinks. Now I gotta get fucking another RAM chip. And now with prices, I gotta go pay up the ass for another fucking RAM chip for my computer. All right, cool, whatever. You know what? Hey, I'm just gonna go drink the next day. Fucking just relax, enjoy my alcohol. Then I have to deal with the hangover. Then I have to risk almost killing motherfuckers, getting into a car accident because people are fucking stupid and I'm not 100%. All right, whatever. Well, at least I'm just gonna go to the storage. It's fucking my only it's storages are kind of nice. It's empty. I could be alone with my thoughts, and now I can't be alone with my thoughts in the fucking toilet because I'm just fucking sitting in piss. There's no toilet paper. I'm just cutting on my fucking asshole. I can't even wash my fucking hands and cold ass water. And the nerve of the fucking bitch. Like, I was fucking going to storage, putting shit on cars, and then this lady walks by staring at me. She's a worker. She's like, oh, hi. And me, like, sometimes I don't want to be petty. I'm like, okay, hi. Whatever. But then,
what the fuck?
you know what she does? An hour later, she looks at me. Well, because I didn't even notice it, because I'm digging through the boxes, just seeing what's in there. She's giving me this look like, oh, ugh. Give me this disgusted look, judging me, and then I turn around and I notice her, and then she turns her head and walks away quick, and then when I dig in the fucking box again, I had a double take. I was like, wait a minute, I was about to complain about the fucking bathroom. The bitch is already gone. I was like, bitch, you're out here judging me. I'm the only asshole who's here at 6 a.m, fucking here early. And you have nothing to do because clearly you fucking circled twice to look at me. Bitch, clean the bathroom. Bitch, fucking do something. Fucking, and I'm paying for this shit. This is what I'm paying for?
Yeah, basically, bro. That's how you get fucked.
Clearly.
Just straight up, you're getting fucked at that little fucking storage facility.
It's a public storage. Like I said, it's not even like fucking some mom and pop shit. It's not even like someone's garage. I'd rather pay my fucking neighbors to put my shit in there. Hell, I'll just throw shit in my yard like a fucking crackhead at this point. Because what the fuck are we paying money for? Why am I paying money? Like, dude, storages are such a fucking scam. Honestly, I don't know. Do you have any services that you recently paid for and it's like, oh man, fucking, why am I paying for this? Because honestly.
What am I paying for that's fucking useless?
A woman? You ever brown you pay for her to suck your dick and she's bad at it? It's like, hey, when I first bought you dinner, you sucked my dick great. But then you bought her dinner the fucking next week and she's using her fucking teeth and scraping your dick like fucking grated cheese.
I don't want to say that I paid for it, but technically that was like the homegirl I went to back home. I don't know if I told you the story that I went back home and I was chilling and shit. And fucking, I had a homegirl come over, mind you, we haven't seen each other in a while. She was talking some freaky shit when we were texting, right? But as soon as I get there, like, dude, she can't fuck she can't fuck to save her life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? She's just there, not doing anything. I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is this bullshit? That shit pissed me off. I was like, man, fuck this hoe. Like, Hannah, she. Nah,
because there's some
so,
chicks
yeah,
like, oh,
I
hey, baby, hey, I fuck.
Nah, she's talking about, oh, can't wait to have your dick.
Can't wait.
I did all this shit. I was like, yep, all this shit. I was like, bet. You know what I mean? Thinking we're going to have something productive. But as soon as I get there, fucking doesn't even want to go doggy style, just missionary. And we're fucking, and then I told you that her dad fucking called, like, oh, hey, where you at? You know what I mean? Grown ass woman, your fucking dad's still tripping about this shit. Like, hell no.
She sure it's her dad or her husband, dude?
Nah, it was her dad. That bitch.
I don't know, Jerry. I don't want to hear her 5 years later. It's like, hey, that girl I fucked, that was her husband. I don't want to hear some bullshit like that, Jerry.
Hey, man. At this point, who cares? I'm just like, man, a nigga's still here.
Well, you know what? That
shit,
is some wacky shit. Because you know what? I was once told, like, I remember there was some chick I was meeting up. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking crazy. I'm wild. I fuck like, oh yeah, bet." And then like I remember she sucked my dick right. I was like, "Oh dude, I can't wait for this." She's like, "Yeah, when we get back, we'll fuck you great." Okay, cool. And then we get to the point. She just bends over, not even right. Her fucking back is all fucking hunched and arched, just bad. Her leg form, even like there's whores who like bend over doggy style, but they know like the right correct angle for a short stubby fuck like me. But you're just like all sloppily fucking spreading out. You're starfishing with your knees slightly bent. Yeah. It's like, bitch, is this your first time?
Yeah, shit, not an yeah.
And then this was the freaky shit that I waited for. And by the way, mind you, I'm doing the work. And then I remember, like, I grabbed that bitch and she was like, "Oh, don't fuck me like a whore." Don't fuck you like a whore. I thought, when I walked in this house, I saw how dirty your house was. You didn't even sweep, bitch. Like, your TV has dust on it. I'm watching Family Guy where Peter's like, I can't even see Peter's glasses. Like, I thought this was an episode where Peter's glasses were dirty, but that's just your fucking TV.
That's gross.
And I was like, well, so you want some gross shit? So I can have some gross sex. You know what? If your house is dirty, then it's like, all right, then you'll let me just abuse you, essentially. My fucking shitty assholes up.
Was it clean at least, or did you get
it was clean. I was surprised. Maybe this was the first time she showered in a while, so it was like one of those things where maybe it was one of those things where it's the only clean thing in the house was her pussy and everything else was like filthy, so like it looked better by perspective, kind of like how there's like a average bitch hanging around a bunch of fat ugly bitches. You're like, oh, she's beautiful. So maybe like her spotless pussy was like in comparison to the fucking dust that was there. I don't know.
This triggered a memory in me, and this was a homegirl that I had too. She was a different homegirl. She was a freaky little bitch, right? And she was like, "Oh yeah, I want you to stick it up my ass." So I was like, "That's a bad," right? Nice. So I went for the finger, and as soon as I pulled it out, I had that fucking smell. I'm like, "Bro, this bitch did not clean her ass." I'm like, "Ain't no fucking way, dude." Because you gotta make sure, bro. You gotta, you know what I mean. But as soon as I pulled it out, I had that smell. I'm just like, dude, there's no way she wants me to fuck her shitty asshole. I'm like, I'm not doing.
Maybe she's constipated.
So I was like,
she wants you to unplug.
I don't know. I had that. You know that shit smell, bro. I had that fucking smell whiff on my finger. I fucking grabbed my finger. I put it under the fucking blanket so I just don't smell it. I'm like, nah, nigga. Shit fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. Like,
and same thing with her.
I fucked some bitches, some stinky assholes, and what I had to do was, you ever smoke like a weed pipe and you have to put your thumb over the hole? That's what I had to do. I feel like I was like I'm hitting some ass. I'm hitting like a bowl on a pipe, where you get your thumb, you put it over the secondary hole, and then you just fuck it, because that shit was just so fucking rank and I'll come on the curtains. I don't give a shit. Like, I've wiped my dick off on their curtains. Whatever. If the crazy bitch had a fucking, I don't know, like whatever little dolly, I'll fuck that bitch's head. Like, I'll give that bitch a fucking mohawk with my cum. I don't give a shit. Fuck your dumb doll, bitch.
You grab the curtain, stop out. Let me tap the boy.
You know, it's funny. I think me and Cheese were talking about this. Like, he thought I was an animal one time. Well, I guess because I do this a lot. I like wiping the curtain. Like, you know, when samurais in the movie where they kill someone and they wipe their blade off on like a fucking like a piece of cloth. I do that. I fuck a bitch in a hotel and I get my dick and wipe it off the curtain like whoosh, like that.
This fool, nigga. That's funny. I never heard of I'm gonna come on the fucking on a goddamn what the fuck a curtain, bro?
Really?
Most of the curtains I fucked in, they're the ones that have that little stick that you twist and they just fucking go up and down. You know what I mean? Even mine are like the little stick curtains. We don't have actual curtains and shit.
Dude, I fucking want my dick on some dusty ass curtains that are fucking better than the dusty bitches I've been with. So I don't give a fuck. Like, man, I'd rather fuck that curtain than that dirty ass. But yeah. But anyway, that's the end of this episode.
A curtain's insane, bro. That's like a napkin for your dick. You just lightly dap it. Like, what the fuck,
I wipe it across, like I said, like a samurai sword. Like, whoosh, Like he's just
And
wiping
the
the
crazy
blade
thing
off.
is, they probably won't. They won't ever fucking
No.
clean that curtain, so that curtain's gonna have a smell afterwards. You're like, yo, what's that smell, bro? Like, I don't know.
Motherfucker thinks it's like, oh wow, I love the abstract art on your curtains. Looks really lovely today.
Nah, hell nah, cuz.
When the light hits that shit, it
That's
looks like a
actually
fucking mosaic painting in the Catholic Church.
funny. Till you get close enough, you're like, does it smell weird?
It's like a Rorschach
why is
paint. It's like, what do you see there? Do you see a butterfly? But I think that's the end of this episode of the Fine Whining Podcast. Thank you, Jerry, for attending. Thank you, motherfucker. I'm been drinking. I'm fucking a little saucy. You know, it's been a minute. Like, I love this. You know, I only had 1 cup of alcohol. I'm feeling great. See, sober October is good for that. You know what? Just take a month off of whatever bullshit you're doing, jerking off, watching your gay little anime. Just take a month off. Put it away. Because then the next month, where you're missing or you're fiending like a fucking junkie you are, you'll appreciate it. And you at least need that. You need a refresh and appreciation. Or like maybe actually, I think it's called like a dopamine starvation or
reset.
A dopamine reset. Yes.
Dopamine reset.
So yes, have a dopamine reset. See, we're a science show. This is why you listen to us. We're giving you scientific fucking facts here. But yes, have a dopamine reset. You know, you'll enjoy shit a lot better. You'll enjoy your gay little video game. You'll enjoy your anime. You'll enjoy your podcast, the Fine Whining Podcast. You see, that's why we upload once a month, because you know we get it deprived you, so you love it again. But
we serve the demand. No, what's that shit called?
We supply the demand.
Supply and demand. There you that bullshit. Yeah, that's us. That's us, baby.
But yes, you can find us, of course, other than live at twitch.tv/ the Fine Whining Live. And voicemail, you know, leave a whine, complain, talk about how this episode stunk. Also, we have an email if you're not calling. You don't want to use your phone number, have an email, or join the Discord. Maybe send a dick pic, be like, yo, look at this shit, faggot, suck it, because this is your show. Do that.
Yeah, fuck you. Do it, but I'm going to judge the fuck out of your little
we'll have
dicks.
a dick rating.
Just know that.
The official Fine Whining dick rating. There we go.
Dude, dicks are so fucking gross looking. Like I told my ex,
we respect women, and they get pierced by these fucking things. Like, I mean,
like sincerely, like I was on to my ex and shit, because she said that she and many other women have said that I have a pretty dick, which I don't know what the fuck that means, but apparently I have a pretty dick, right? And then I thought about it more and more. I'm like, well, what does that really mean? And then I saw some porns where, like, you know, nigga pulls out his dick, and I'm just like, yeah, his dick look fucking ugly. So like, if you ever get complimented and a girl says you have a pretty dick, just know that your dick is basically accessible everywhere. Like, you have that good credit card dick. You know what I'm saying? Because you got that ugly dick. People go like, yeah, you might fuck, but people gonna be like, yeah, his dick look like a fucked up little mushroom. You don't want that. You just want someone to be like, yeah, the dick was pretty.
I've never gotten that. I've got like, oh wow, that thing is punishing me, not because of its size, because like I've done something wrong in my life where I'm getting punished by sucking this dick. Like, you know what, like you said, I told you I'm helping people out. Like I told you, I've stopped motherfuckers getting run over. I've stopped women where they looked at my dick, they're like, what am I doing? Like, they're like, what am I doing?
What
See,
have I done?
Either they had to turn around or they don't.
What?
I don't care. I'm the hero. I'm saving motherfuckers. I'm saving them everywhere. But that's the end of this episode. Goodbye. Hopefully there's no copyright fucking music.
I'm under 6 feet tall. I wish I had 8, 10 eyes. Don't talk to females, just jerk off and cry. Chat screw her daily, just like a whore. All women are evil, they're so fucking evil. But I'm a chud, I'm an incel. What are they doing here? die. Circumcised us all. The Jews have control. I want a perfect jawline. I want an Aryan soul. They don't want you to notice when they are around. No fucking foreskin. I wish I had foreskin, but I'm a chud. I'm an incel. What are they doing here? Billions must die. Oh, oh, they're burning down the west. They're burning down. Let burn, 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 I wanna post some gems, but I'm only finding coal. So fucking over. It is so over. 'Cause I'm a chud. I'm an incel. What are they doing here? The West has fallen. The West has fallen.